Today I'm doing a video on how to use the messaging and Bluetooth connections block in the Lego Mindstorms programming software for the computer or Mac. So to start off with, I'll do the Bluetooth connections block. The Bluetooth connections block has a few different modes. You can turn Bluetooth on your P brick, turn it off on your P brick, make a connect to, so connect to something, a device as in another P brick or a computer, for example. You have to write in the name here. I don't have any at the moment. So that's initiate. That is making a connection with something. And then clear is to clear a connection with something. So that means you stop the connection with, for example, a computer. And now this ties in quite well with the messaging block. The messaging block is to send text, numeric or numbers or logic to another P brick or computer, and this compares two different messages, I think. No, it compares text that you already have on your P brick to a message that you receive. So you've got the receive mode to receive these, and then send mode to send them. So I'm going to go into send and then text. So you have to enter the receiving brick. So the receiving brick is the P brick that you want to send a message to. As I said earlier, I do not know any P bricks at the moment, so I will not write that in. These are inputs. So the inputs can be connected from other blocks' outputs. A block with an output is the math block. The math block's output is this. Cannot connect that because you can see it has a little bump, a rounded bump, and that one has a square bump. So they cannot connect. So this means you take the P brick name from, or computer name, from another block's output, and this one means you take the P brick name or computer name from another block's output as well. Then this is the message that you're going to send. So I can write anything. For example, hello, and how are you? So then that would send a message to someone, which would be, the person would be, well, P brick would be specified here. And so this is what they do, and you can also send numbers. So this is what the numeric mode. I can only send numbers, as this says. This field can only contain numbers. So if I tried to write letters in here, when I tried to send it, it would not work. But if I write numbers in here, then it will work. Then I can do send logic. That means I send true or false answers. So true or false. It can be nothing else. And that is what these two bricks are. I think I might go on to explain a few more bricks after I've given you a good example of how these work. So now I'll do an example using some other bricks. I've got this color sensor, and then I've got this messaging block. But at the start, to make a connection, I must put a Bluetooth connections block. can be a bit annoying at times because you have to move blocks out of the way just to get a block in there. So this is a color sensor block. Depending on what color it senses, it will give me a different result. So I'll put that in there. Some you can connect. As you see, this one is a curved bump and it can go into a rectangular bump. Then I'll connect with something, and so depending on which color this senses, it will send that message. So and then to receive a message, I would need to do this. I'll just wire from here. So I need to use a receive messaging block, or receive mode. Then I get this wire to, no, I get this wire to this. Bit of a difficulty here. That is connected. So I'll do this on the person that wants to receive it. And so receive text. And now I can put in a wait block. So it waits until I receive a message. Now this one things messaging. So compare text. So now it will wait until I get a message, and then it will receive the message and read it out. So that is how to use these blocks. If you think that some of this information is not correct, I'm not a complete master at this yet. I only learned a couple of days ago. So if I get something wrong, please don't blame me. If you do think I got something wrong, you can go, once you've downloaded this software, there will be a helpful link out in the lobby, which is here. It is EV3 help. So the EV3 help has a guide on how to use different things, and then it tells you exactly all the information you could possibly want to know. That will be the end for this video, so see you next time.